Hey everybody, Rob from Karma Comment Chameleon here, and today we have a story coming for you from Choosing Beggars on Reddit. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one and see just how entitled some people are. Why can't I use my American money in Japan? I was at Haneda Airport a week ago, flying home after an amazing vacation in Japan. I always buy extra water for the flight because I get very thirsty and I wanted to use up the last of my yen coins. So I'm standing in line at a coffee shop / convenience store type place in the middle of the airport past security because it was closest to my gate. I had 2 bottles of water in my hand, one for me and one for my friend, with the exact change ready. Ahead of me are 2 people. Front of the line is an Australian who gets water and a complicated coffee he was ordering in English that resulted in a lot of pointing and confusion. It took a few minutes, but the guy was apologizing and the staff were trying their best. Behind him and in front of me is a woman, choosing beggar, shorter and around middle age, who seemed very impatient, huffing and foot tapping as her flight was boarding. She looks at the price of the water, 150 yen, around $1 US, and whips around to me and exclaims, "How much is the water? 150 what?" I remember thinking to myself, you are in Japan, how do you not know what the currency is called? But I explain it's yen and ask her where she is from. Then I explain it would be around $1. She seems happy about that and turns around after grabbing a bottle. She gets to the front of the line and puts the water on the counter along with a $1 US note. The cashier looks puzzled and tries to explain that they don't take American money, only Japanese money. The choosing beggar immediately gets very impatient and angry and bangs the water bottle on the counter. "What? Why don't you take American?" The poor cashier tries to explain again that this is Japan. You can pay with Japanese currency only, or maybe a credit card. The choosing beggar explodes at the cashier at how ridiculous this is, and how is she supposed to know what countries accept my money and which don't, and how dare she suggest a credit card for such a small purchase? Doesn't she know that there's a charge for international purchases? Both cashiers are both at the register now, trying to get her to calm down and figure out what to do. The second cashier asks politely, "Do you have any Japanese money, coins?" And the choosing beggar keeps ranting at how awful it is that they don't accept American money. She looks at the Australian guy who's waiting for his coffee off to the side and asks, "Don't you think this is ridiculous?" He ignores her and keeps texting on his phone. Then she whips around to me again and stares at me. I stare back. She indicates to my 2 bottles. "Are those both for you?" I know exactly where this is going and say these are from me and my friend for the flight. She demands I pay for her bottle as well. She doesn't ask, she demands it. That would mean breaking my last 5,000 yen note, and I am not going to do that for a rude, ignorant woman who isn't smart enough to get local currency, then take out her temper on the poor cashier. I tell her, "I'm sorry, I only have exact change, and I need this water for my flight." She looks back at the cashiers and then back to me and splutters, "Well, what do you expect me to do?" I shrug my shoulders and indicate to a water fountain on the wall a few meters down the way from where we are all standing. She looks back at the cashiers expectantly. Then when they do nothing, she snatches up her $1 bill and seethes, "Thanks for nothing," and stomps off to the fountain. I don't understand her mentality. Who goes to another country and expects them to take random countries' money? Wow, what a story and what an entitled choosing beggar. Guys, I want to thank you for watching Karma Comment Chameleon, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video, and share this to your friends, and we'll see you in the next video.